now is uncap this honey that we pulled out of the hive. I got my hot knife. It's already heated up and ready to go. What you want to do is you want to come in at the top a little bit. Saw off this top piece here. And then come in and go down. And I'm not going to get them all because this honey, the frames, there's 10 of them in there. And bees didn't draw them out. So you could just use a fork and scratch open the other caps, which a fork seems to work a little bit quicker than the hot knife. But if you don't have a screen to filter your honey, you're not going to be able to get all these little particles out. So you're going to need a screen, and the side's empty. There. Open up the extractor. And move it in. This one holds 3, but I got to turn them around every other rotation. Let's see if I can find one. This one's better. I'm just going to do it with the fork. Close this up. Make sure wherever you're doing this, it's closed up so the bees can't get into here, because they'll smell this honey and they'll be in here in a heartbeat trying to get it back. Clean off your burr combs. I'm just going to use a fork this time to show you. Take a fork and you just drag it down, opening up all these caps. You can use a pick tool or whatever it is, a scratch tool. I've seen ones that look like rollers. They all work. It's just get those top caps open so that the honey can get out. If it's got a pinhole in it, honey's still going to get out. The hot knife just lets it so that there's not a whole lot of excess wax floating around in your honey if you don't have a filter. There's that. Turn it to the side that's open. Now this is going to wobble because this one frame has got both sides full of honey. The other two don't. You got to get it in there just right. There's a little thing on the bottom it sits on. So close it up, make sure your lids are on there. I'm already sticky. And then you just start slowly turning it. You don't have to go fast. As you see, this one's going to start rocking. You can try to put your weight on it. It's like fighting a wild bull. Should have this mounted down to the ground or something, but I don't. I have anything to hook it to. Open it up and let me find that one frame. This frame here, not a lot of the honey got out of it, but I could spin it around. Put it back in, and hopefully that'll help it be less rocking. It's going to rock anyways, but now if all those frames were full of honey, it wouldn't rock around that much. It would balance itself out. But since I had 2 that were just one-sided, leave that one in there. And next go. These ones are done. See, all the honey's out. Then I just put them back in another box. And later this afternoon, I'll take them back out to the bee yard and leave the box out. Let the bees clean up what's left. I'm going to plug this. I'm just going to use the fork. big air pocket. I'm not really sure what variety of honey this could be from last year. Anything between goldenrod and whatever was blooming at the end towards summer's end. Gotta be quick. Alright, come on. Scrape those off. All the caps that you put into this tank, you can put these outside also. Let your bees clean them out. Come back and get the straight wax out of it. Melt them in candles. Wax some of your plastic frames with them. Whatever you want to do. Make lip balms. Still gonna wobble because I only got 2 full ones in there, but I'm just trying to get this done. Put them in. Close it up. See how much smoother? She's still gonna get wild. If I had a piece of plywood, I could screw this down to it and it wouldn't move as much. As you can see, this side's still full of honey. That side's extracted. Oh, come on. It's got to sit on that little bar down there. And if it's not straight on the bar, it falls over. And it keeps moving. Alright. Once we get done running these ones, we'll open it up, drain it into our 5-gallon bucket through the screens. See how much easier it is now? It's not vibrating. I can go pretty fast. It's just because it's off center. That's, if you want to look inside of here, I'm not really sure how much honey's in there, but there's a good amount. And this has just been, where are we up to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 frames. Alright, watch out. Go over here. My brand new screens. Sealed bucket. Screens open up like that. Put it under there, undo your tension screw, and out comes the honey. Now you just let it drain. It'll do its thing, it'll fall through the screen, down into the bucket. Let it sit for about a day, let all the bubbles rise to the top, and then you'll be good to start jarring it. And that'll be our next video.